The best paid players in the NBA. One of the wealthiest leagues in the world today is the NBA, which has grown quickly. NBA club values have increased, with a total revenue of about $10 billion for just one season, as the sport of basketball and its main product expand quicker than Stephen Curry's debut. Everyone wants a piece of the action, as evidenced by the increase in ticket sales and rising demand for merchandise. Of course, the players will benefit the most. Soccer players used to make up the majority of the highest paid athletes in the world, while players from that sport such as Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo still rank highly. A number of NBA players have joined them. Here are 10 of the best paid players in the NBA. At number 10, Paul George, with a salary of $44.09 million a year. George's decision to sign a maximum contract with Los Angeles in December 2020 came as a surprise. If he had waited until the summer of the next year, he could have made a lot more money. In either case, George continues to be one of the association's top two-way forwards. Despite missing 51 games during the regular season of 2021 and 22 due to injuries, George still managed to average 24.3 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 5.6 assists. Number 9, Giannis Antetokounmpo, with a salary of $45.64 million a year. The Greek Freak reportedly desired to introduce his skills to a wider audience. When he agreed to this $228.2 million agreement with Milwaukee in December 2020, everything came to a stop. Giannis led his Bucks to the NBA championship a few months later. He is now committed to Wisconsin through at least the 2024-2025 season, meaning he will remain there going forward, much to the joy of Bucks supporters. Since the start of the 2017-2018 season, Antetokounmpo, the Bucks' number 15 overall choice in 2013, has been averaging 28.4 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 5.6 assists. He is a talent for a generation. Number 8, Kevin Durant, with a salary of $48.55 million a year. It came as a bit of a shock when Durant signed his current contract in August of last year. If the two-time NBA Finals MVP had waited until this coming summer's free agency, he would have made a lot more money. Durant, now 34, joined forces with Ben Simmons for a Brooklyn club with championship hopes after initially asking a trade this past summer. Nevertheless, things were altered by Kyrie Irving's trade to the Dallas Mavericks. Durant joined the Phoenix Suns in a blockbuster to end all blockbusters inside 48 hours. Number 7, LeBron James, with a salary of $48.56 million a year. As his Lakers' 2021-2022 season ended with a disappointing 49 losses, LeBron James's contract situation has been a hot topic. James was expected to enter the free agent pool after the 2022-2023 campaign. Thanks to a contract agreement that can pay him up to $50 million in his age 40 season, he is currently among the highest paid NBA players. James keeps up his high caliber of play despite the difficulties his Lakers are facing. For the Lakers in 2021-2022, he averaged 30.3 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 6.2 assists while shooting 52% from the field. James also missed 26 games due to injuries, compared to missing 27 games the season before. Is the all-time great's body deteriorating? In that regard, only time will tell. Number 6, Jimmy Butler, with a salary of $48.8 million a year. Some people were taken away by the $146.4 million deal Butler signed with Miami in August 2021. While he is 33 years old, the contract won't expire until he is 36. Butler's ranking among the NBA's highest paid players could actually work against Miami going ahead. That has not occurred as of yet. The six-time All-Star averaged 21.4 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 5.5 assists on 48% shooting in 2021-2022, helping the Heat win the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Number 5, Joel Embiid, with a salary of $48.98 million a year. After missing his first 2 NBA seasons due to a foot injury, nobody could have predicted that Embiid would be where he is now. Embiid, who was chosen in the first round by Philadelphia in 2014, has had a difficult time becoming a dominant player. The standout center averaged a league-best 30.6 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists while shooting 50% from the floor during the previous regular season. Since Shaquille O'Neal was a star for the Los Angeles Lakers, he is the NBA's most dominant center. And now, since he signed an extension in August 2021, he is being compensated as such. Number 4. Bradley Beal. With a salary of $50.2 million a year. Beal is a 3-time All-Star, so teams are constantly itching to trade for the shooting guard who prioritizes scoring. The problem is, though, that the Wizards value him even more. Beal, who is currently 29 years old, will remain in Washington until the 2026-2027 season thanks to his new contract. Yet, the contract's final year is technically a player option with a value of around $57.1 million. Number 3. Nikola Jokic. With a salary of $52.8 million a year. The new contract signed by Jokic is the most expensive in NBA history, second only to Stephen Curry in terms of average annual value. A $60 million player option is also included for the 2027-2028 campaign. It would be an understatement to suggest that the 2-time defending NBA MVP has earned this. He recently completed the best statistical 2-year stretch in the NBA's recent history, and the Mile High City considers him to be a true franchise cornerstone. Number 2. Devin Booker. With a salary of $53.5 million a year. The Phoenix Suns are Devin Booker. Booker, who is only 26 years old, has been with the Suns through good times and bad. Whether it was when they were a last-place club or now that they consistently push for the NBA championship. While Booker is unquestionably among the top offensive basketball players, his next challenge will be figuring out how to return to the NBA Finals after they narrowly missed it in the 2020-2021 season and declined in 2022. And at number 1, Stephen Curry, with a salary of $54.84 million a year. Curry was the first player in NBA history to sign 2 contracts totaling more than $200 million back in August of 2021. The 4-time winner significantly raised the bar in doing so. It won't be cheap for Golden State. Curry's contract will be completed in 2025-2026, and when it does, he will count a stunning $59.61 million against the cap. Curry has certainly given the Warriors' wealthy owners some praise. He helped the team build their new facility on the San Francisco waterfront while leading Golden State to 4 championships and 6 NBA Finals trips over an 8-year period. Yes, Joe Lacob and Peter Guber, the co-owners, have benefited from Curry. So, we are at the end of this video. What did you guys think about these salaries? Let us know in the comments. And most importantly,